That's coming through better to this. Oops.
Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living North Metro. I'm Reverend Michael Torphy.
I'm Reverend Valerie Torphy.
I'm Sheila Fawson.
I'm Greg Fawson. We do the production for the broadcast.
I'm Dr. Ernestine Garcia, and I will be doing the readings. And someone want to introduce Rahim?
This is Rahim Kwanzi, and he's our special music for today. And we've had a little technical challenge, is that Rahim can't hear us, but we can hear him. So we're going to give him little signals when it's his time to do his music.
So welcome, Rahim.
Yeah, welcome, Rahim. Okay, why don't we start? Why don't you do a tree evocation?
Did we all introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just invite you to just close your eyes. Take a deep cleansing breath. As we release all that has gone before and just step into this now moment, this right here, now, present time. And we recognize that there is one power, one presence, one life, one absolute intelligence in, as, and through all things. It is my life. It is Reverend Valerie's life. It is Greg's life and Sheila's life and Ernestina's life and Rahim's life. And it is the life of everyone tuning in now or later. And it is the life of everyone and everything everywhere, because we are all one. And I know that this service unfolds at ease and grace and effortlessness. And each person hears what is theirs to hear this day that is meaningful to their lives. And so in absolute gratitude for this time together, I simply say, and so it is.
So it is.
Hi. So this song, this message of this song came to me in a meditation type dream state. And it's beyond loving, like the verb, beyond loving something.
Thank you, Raheem. I know you can't hear me, but we send out lots of. Okay, we'll
I
be
feel it.
good. We'll be back to him in a while. We got some things we have to take care of. So let's get started. If you'd let him go, there you go.
Well, let's start with our purpose statement. The purpose of our spiritual community is to be a spiritual community, to be supportive to all those who are seeking support, to practice and live unconditional love, to be non-judgmental and forgiving, to embrace oneness, to join all others who want to co-create a world that works for everyone, all cultures, all races, all sexual orientations, and all life. And together we say, and so it is. Yay. Announcements. So I invite you to like us and check in on Facebook at CSL North Metro. You can check out our website, cslnorthmetro.org. You can go to contact us to add yourself to the email list. And you can go to prayer requests and request prayer, and we'll pray on it all week. And there's a lot more information out there. There's a blog. Actually, there are lots and lots of blogs out there. The Reverend Michael's been doing them as long as we've been doing this service. So there's lots of good reading out there. I really enjoy them. And today's title is Yes, I Can.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I think we're ready for the,
Ernestine.
for the Ernestine. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, I can start with the affirmations for the week of October 27th, 2024, written with love by Stephen Anthony for all of us. Please repeat after me. I exist in perfect alignment and harmony with the universe.
I exist in perfect alignment and harmony with the universe.
The light of God's love emanates brightly as my life.
The light of God's love emanates brightly as my life.
Love and peace are the guiding forces behind my experience.
Love and peace are the guiding forces behind my experience.
All that I am is a blessing to the world.
All that I am
Is a blessing to the world.
I live in flow with abundant and prosperous good always.
I live in flow with abundant and prosperous good always.
And together we say,
And so it is.
is. Okay, well, the reading selected for us by the Reverends is from The Magic of Love by Reginald C. Armour. In God, there are no failures. Today I realize my unity with God and know there can really be no failure in my life. It is true that through negative comparison of myself and my status in life with others whom I thought of as being successful, I may have built up a belief in my own ability to accomplish. This I have interpreted as failure. I now declare that any thought of failure, past or present, is ineffective in my experience. As I see success in others, I truly rejoice with them and mentally enter into the happiness their good brings them. God within me, as me, succeeds in everything that I do. Success to me means self-expression in such a way that others may benefit. I find something in which I am now doing that meets this need. Thus, I build a consciousness of success. I realize that my endeavors to express my God-intended individuality, that which I do is appreciated by those whom I serve. As my consciousness expands, an awareness of my greater potential is realized, and my opportunity for service and for and to others is increased. Under the law of compensation, I am justly recompensated for all that I do. Thus, the fruits of my success are increased. And together we pray, and so it is.
Thank you. MC.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome reading.
Oh, I needed it today.
Yeah.
Good one.
Okay, well, we're going to take care of our business now. So, Paul, you want to bring Raheem up? That'll show him that we're ready for him.
Hi there. I see you. It takes a long time to get to the starting point. I mean to see things past the breaking point, and you wonder if you're even on the right track, because you know days that insist that there's no looking back, there's no looking back, there's no looking back, there's no looking back. So you take a deep breath and get up every day, climb that mountain, no matter what the voices say, what the voices say, what the voices say, those voices. But they don't know that dreams are not what we do. What it all comes down to, whether up or down, you, oh you are the dream. It takes a long time to get to the starting point. Thank you.
You can't hear it.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, it's our turn to talk. If you bring us up, there we go. We really needed a yes, you can today. because we were challenged on different levels with the technical aspects of our service. And my wife and I are looking across. We're staying at Reverend Valerie's son and daughter-in-law's house, and they live in Fort Collins. And right across from our view, we're looking out this gorgeous window, a beautiful lake, and greenery, and trees changing, and it's just a blessing to be here today. So let's work with this title, Oh Yes You Can. Because whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you're guided to do, oh yes, you can. And nobody else can tell you that you can't, because that's the truth and nature of your being, to receive a vision and live it out and let it become alive, because every vision has a life of itself. And when you catch a vision, it says, the vision saying, I choose you. By the glory of God, you've been chosen to live out this vision. And that's an important thing in life, very important. Sometimes, well, a lot of the times, we come into this world and we say to ourselves, yes, I can, because we can. We came into the world. And sometimes after we've gotten here and knew we could do it, we're bombarded with all kinds of things like, you can't do this, you can't do that, don't do this, don't do that. And it becomes, it can tend to misguide us and live through our psyche, just waiting for us to free it, to live what we come here to live, and not be caught up in those things that may challenge us, and thinking that they have more importance than what we have to do, because it's not true. If you're given and guided to do something, then the whole universe conspires for that good to take place, because it was the universe's idea. Therefore, you get to witness it and live it and bring it forth in this wonderful world we live in. So many times we tell ourselves that we can't do something, and again, it was put into our psyche early on, and somehow we adopt it. We adopt it into our lives, and for no particular reason other than we've accepted and believed what has been told of us, which are untruths. What if the day you were born, everybody treated you like you were God? They told you you were God, like the Dalai Lama. He heard it his whole life. So how could he believe anything else? And so when it's time for us to step into that mantle of I'm a child of God, then we need to tell ourselves that, because we've been told that we haven't been told all our life. So now in this moment, I accept I'm a child of God, made in God's likeness and image. Nothing can take that away from me. It can only be added and multiplied within me. And it's a gift to the world. So begin telling yourself and really believing that you're a child of God, because that's a step in moving past all the negative thoughts that you've taken on because people have told you that, and you believed it being an innocent child. It needs to be erased. There's no room for it in your life. Your life is too precious to this world to waste on thinking, oh, I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. That's all false beliefs. So when we come into this world, we're endowed with a certain power. The power of God that created us lives within us and desires to be revealed to the world by your actions, by the good you do through living out your vision. And we can also misuse this power by accepting untruths. And the more you accept it, the more you continue to accept it, the more those untruths will show up in your life and prove to you that you were right. Everything you said that was negative about yourself was right. But we don't want that. There's no room in life for that. There's not enough good in the world for you to hold yours back, because that's why we're here.
Mhm.
Untruths repeated enough become rules. We have all these rules that we live by because we've accepted an untruth. Rules like, I have to. You don't have to do anything. You get to. See it? Can you see the difference in claiming that for yourself? I have to. It feels like when you have to, that there's this weight on you that you have to do this. And the have tos don't serve anybody. When you say, I get to, that's a blessing. I get to do this. You feel the difference? And another rule that we may use is, I don't know how. Well, instead of saying you don't know how, say, I can find out how. Because I'm an intelligent being. I got a brain. And Spirit gave me that brain to use. So you always know how. And there's another rule that we use sometimes. It says there's not enough time. How many times have we told ourselves, there's just not enough time? And it holds us back, because what I say to myself is, it takes the time for me to finish what I got to do. Even if it's on the other side of the mantle, I get to live by saying, yes, I can. There may be other rules like, I'm not smart enough, I'm too old, I'm too young, yada, 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 yada. You are a child of God. So all those rules are negated right in this moment. Say, I negate all my rules. Say, I negate all my rules, and feel it, because you can create new rules. The Ten Commandments were set up as rules for people to live and be good to each other. And while they're important rules, to me, there's something that we should know intuitively. I mean, we don't need to be told that we shouldn't kill people or we shouldn't steal. I mean, we know that intuitively. So I say, let's make up our rules. Let's make up our own 10 commandments. So I decided that I'd write 10 commandments for myself. And this is what I created. I shall love myself first. Like the old Piers Beckwith song. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. So the first line is, I love myself so much. And that's important, because if you don't love yourself, you're not going to be any good to anybody else in the world. So that was the first commandment. I'll read the next ones. I shall love all life forms unconditionally. That's powerful. If you could really do that, I think if we all could do that, how much the world would change just by loving everything. Everything, no matter what it looks like. I shall not take my vision in vain. I love that one. Because living by vision is probably the most important thing that you can do for yourself and for the world.
Mhm.
Next commandment, I shall make every day holy. Only you can do that. You know, one thing I make holy is anything, like if I lose my keys and I find them all of a sudden, thank you, God. I give thanks to God for everything that happens in my life. Giving thanks for anything is making the day holy. And there's all kinds of ways you can make the day holy. You can meditate, you can pray, you can send somebody something that they wouldn't expect, give a gift to somebody for no particular reason. There's all kinds of ways to make things holy. You can create your own ways. Anyway, the next commandment is, I shall love the Mother, Father, God principle with all my heart. The Mother, Father, God. So many times God in all religions is just worshipped as a he, but it's the balance of the mother and the father within you that will make your life more powerful, more stronger, because we were given two sexes for a particular reason, other than bringing more life into the world. We were given different sexes to see the world differently, and we all have that mother-father principle within us. The next is, I shall not renounce my inspiration. Tickle you laugh.
Why'd that make me
Yeah,
laugh?
why did it tickle you?
Because so often we get a great idea and then we start doubting ourselves and shooting ourselves and deciding, oh, I can't be the one that does that. I'll let somebody else do it. Or I'm sure you have your own things, but maybe I won't be good enough. Or I just think that if we were brought up like the Dalai Lama, where we were just constantly treated like we were gods instead of shut up, sit down, do this, do that, go here, go there, that we would probably be a lot more creative because we wouldn't doubt ourselves. So get a creative idea and then I can feel myself. I don't think I do it I probably still do, not as much as I used to, but then I just kind of doubt myself out of it.
Yeah.
It's like the pictures that I've painted, I can see all the things that are wrong with them, and you can see all the things that are right with them. So it's like that we've learned to shut up, sit down,
Yeah. So do not renounce your inspiration, because living inspired only helps the world, because when you're inspired, others will be inspired. I'm sure there have been times where you've done something and people were excited about it or wanted to participate in it. So don't renounce your inspiration. The next, I don't like using commandment, but I played on the old commandment, so I'm going to use it anyway. I shall give of myself generously. Giving of yourself generously. That means so many things. Like right off the top, it can mean by tithing to whatever inspires you. A tithe is a thank you for what inspires, from that which inspired you. So if you're feeling inspired today, then you can tithe to us. It's just an opportunity to give of yourself. And there's other many ways, by serving, working, volunteering for whatever kind of causes it is, giving yourself. I think of Jimmy Carter and what a lovely man he was, because he started that whole what's the name of that? Where they build houses for.
Oh, I can't think of it right now, but you know what they do. So just go ahead and describe it.
Well, they give opportunity for people to own a house by helping build it themselves and getting others to help build. And Jimmy Carter was always, in his 90s, he was out there with a hammer and nail and helping build a house. So give of yourself generously. And the next commandment is, I shall give thanks for life every day. Giving thanks for life, for your life, for all the lives that are in your life, for your parents, for your siblings, for your aunts and your uncles and your nieces and your nephews, for those dear friends that are such an important part of your life, for your home, for, I can think of many reasons to give thanks. But at least once every day, give thanks for your life because you were blessed. So be the blessing. And finally, I shall know, oh yes, I can do it. I shall know it in the depth of my being, and nothing can ever stop me from knowing, oh yes, I can. So that's just an example of some 10 commandments we make for ourselves. And they're just reminders of what we want to be in this world. So claim in God that you can do whatever you want to do. You can envision it and pray on it until it becomes so. Nothing can prevent us reaching the heights of our lives ever. We're here to turn all negatives into positives and to positively embrace the world.
So we think of what a gift it is to be here. And I think sometimes we forget about that we have the opportunity to experience life on this planet, in this body, at this time. And it really is a gift.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gift to us and it's a gift to the world. And so this is from Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life by Ernest Holmes. No matter what happened yesterday, it doesn't have to happen today.
Mm-hmm.
I just really love that because sometimes we can allow ourselves to get a little bit bogged down in I can't or I shouldn't or I'm not good enough. And if we look at every single day as a new opportunity to create a new day and do a new thing and be more than we were yesterday. And I know I say this one all the time, but I ran into it again this week when I was looking things up. If we just change our thinking, the 51% positive, 51%, that's not very much when you think about it. We can start making serious positive changes in our life. So what I'm saying is we don't have to flip ourselves immediately. We can take tiny baby steps and we can do things a little bit better today and a little bit better tomorrow and a little bit better the next day after that. And we can actually make positive changes in our lives that really impact our lives and the lives of people around us. And another thing I thought about when I was thinking about this week is how sometimes we forgive others a lot more easily than we forgive ourselves. And so we might be holding on to some mistake that we made a long time ago and still finding a place to blame ourselves for it or think we're less than for it or think we're not good enough because of it. So if we just learn how to forgive ourselves and to take each day as a new day and a new opportunity, then I think that's an amazing change we can make in our lives. And this is from Ernest the Man, by Reginald Armour. He says, have no fear of tomorrow. Enjoy today. Refuse to carry the corpse of a mistaken yesterday. I just love that. Refuse to carry the corpse of a mistaken yesterday. What if we really could just lay down everything that happened yesterday and today's a new day and a new opportunity and we're going to live a new day today? I just love that. This is by Ernest Holmes and it's from, he wrote so many books. This is from Practical Application. It's up to us to put negative feelings in their proper place, recognize them for what they are, and proceed to affirm the nature of spirit within us. We recognize that our feelings are under the direction of our conscious thought, and when they seek to flow back into old negative forms, we assert dominion over them. Then we approach all problems with eyes open and know there is a solution. So just think about that. If we just treat every day as a new day and a new opportunity, and we let yesterday be yesterday, and we let yesterday's mistake, you know, the only person that doesn't make mistakes is the person who doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And so as we step up and claim to ourselves that we're here to learn, to grow, to be all we can be, yes, we're going to make mistakes. And as we learn to just forgive ourselves and others for those mistakes and just be the best we can be, then we can accomplish a really lot. We can accomplish a really lot in this life because the universe is always for us. God is always for us. We think about that too. Sometimes we're brought up thinking that we're being judged all the time. What if we flip that into we're being applauded all the time? That God is for us. That power and that presence, that beingness that is inside of us is saying, yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can. Mm-hmm. And I think about things like, and I think it was fourth grade where kids had to put their nose in a circle on the board. You know, some of those things that I don't know that they were done intentionally to be mean, but think about how demeaning some of the things that are done to little people are, and encourage us to think about what we can't do or what we shouldn't do or how we should be, as opposed to just be the joy that we are. We're having the experience of grandchildren this weekend, and they're just joyous beings. It's just so much fun to be around young people and just experience that joy for living, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's just, there's a whole different energy in being a young person, being at the beginning of all the opportunities and all the things they can do, and not having all the old stuff down about, oh, well, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, and you can't make a mistake, and you had, and I just think if we start realizing, wow, we really are children of God. We really are beloved always. We really can do the things we think we can't do. And, you know, so maybe we don't do it perfectly, and that's okay. Like maybe when I paint a picture and I don't think it's good enough and Michael thinks it's really, really good, maybe just because I did it, that's enough. Yeah. Whether we put it up or we don't put it up, or it's, you know, just being aware of the creative beings that we are, and being aware of the fact that just by bringing our beingness forth, by bringing our doingness forth, that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done in love, and it has to be done with a positive heart and in joy. And when we do things in joy, then it is good enough. And then it does spread the joy around the world and help make the whole planet a better place. So once we start realizing that who we are is enough, who we came here to be is to learn and to grow and to make mistakes, you know, it's really a gift to be able to be in form on this planet at this time, and to just begin to look at the things that we would call good and the things that we would call mistakes as just part of who we came here to be, part of the living experience, and realize that it's all absolutely wonderful and absolutely glorious, and that we're so blessed and so gifted to be able to be here on this planet at this time. You have more you want to say about that?
Me too.
I thought you might.
Well, first of all, I got inspired to change the 10 Commandments to the 10 Agreements, that we're agreeing with the universe to live out our 10 agreements. So I'd like to finish by rereading the 10 that I wrote, so without having to talk about each each of them, just to hear them as a statement that I'm making for my life. And if you want to agree with it, just say I agree every time I read one of the agreements. For instance, I shall love myself first. I agree. I shall love all life forms unconditionally. I agree. I shall not take my vision in vain. I agree.
I agree.
I shall make every day holy. I agree. I shall live the Mother, Father, God principle with all my heart. I agree. I shall not renounce my inspiration. I agree. I shall give of myself generously. I agree. I shall give thanks to life every day. I agree. I shall know, oh yes, I can do it. I agree. And with that, let us turn to within and just take a moment to feel everything you're feeling in this moment. It can be an itch. It can be a pain. It can be this glorious feeling of being one with your body and all the body parts that work so hard to keep you alive. The breath, the heartbeat, the blood flowing, the skeleton that keeps us from being rubber, the skin, the beautiful eyes, the smiles, everything about your body, just being grateful for. And grateful for this moment, this eternal moment that is yours to find joy in, yours to celebrate. And knowing that right where you are, right where I am, the eternal life of God is in all its glory, all its power, all its sacred givingness, right where each one of us are, God is. And accepting this for myself and for all those tuned into this service, I declare this truth, that this week we're guided and directed to our highest form of living, that everything we need in any given moment is given to us lovingly, that all that we accomplish in this week serves not only ourselves, but the entire planet. So we take authority of our being by saying yes to life, saying yes to our vision, saying yes to all those in our lives,
Yes.
saying yes to this wonderful place that we're sitting in right now and everything that's around us, saying yes for our glorious city, saying yes for our glorious state, saying yes for our glorious country, saying yes for this glorious planet, saying yes, 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 I can do it. I can be this inspired individual as I go out into life and raise the consciousness of all those who I come in contact with. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And so, with a deep sense of gratitude, knowing that these words cannot come back void, that they're already fulfilling themselves in our every moment experience, I'm eternally grateful. And in this sense of gratitude, I now can release, let go, let God, and together we say, and so it is.
Amen, Ashe, Aho. Ah, and so it is.
Hi. I can hear you now. I figured out how to make this all happen. That was a beautiful message. And I love creating your own 10 commandments. And it inspired while you were speaking this piece of music.
Yeah,
I can actually hear you now, and
Yeah, so
I'm a part of the party. I loved your message very much, and I had that music already happening in my head. But as you were both speaking, it just kind of those words that's what came out.
Oh,
Just inspired. We inspire each other. It's a circular, like you're saying. We embody it and then we radiate it.
Yeah,
That's so it message received.
that's great.
you play with so much passion.
You do.
Well, that's the thing. It's in my first song. I said there's to love, but then there's also to be love. And I think when those moments when we can capture it and we actually embody it, we're not just loving like a verb, but we're like the noun. Whoa. And I think that's what, and so when you say I play with passion and I'm only just doing what's in me, so I'm glad that it comes out that way, because that's not a try. It just is, so.
There you go.
And I'm very grateful. Like you said, you're grateful for so many things. And I'm grateful for that every time we get together, this happens, so.
We're grateful for that too.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's circular. It's comprehensive.
It is. Wow.
So we're gonna do some closing notes, and we'll be back to you for your final song.
Beautiful.
Oh, I forgot to bring the basket, so we'll just have to imagine it today.
Yeah, we'll make our own baskets.
Okay.
So in making these baskets, we're showing we're creating a representation of receiving, because the important part of the circle is there's no beginning and no end. And in order for the circle to keep circling, it must give, then receive, give, then receive. It always starts with the giving. And in the giving, the receiving takes place. So we're taking this moment in time because we do give of ourselves to this spiritual teaching that we love so much, science of mind, religious science, and there's a lot to be grateful for. So you shine your palms towards your screen or wherever you're watching, knowing that your light is coming forth and going on into the universe in one way of giving. Another way of giving, we create this hand as a bowl to receive whatever it is that you want to give. So repeat after me. I give this gift freely,
I give this gift freely
with all the love in my heart,
with all the love in my heart,
knowing the gift goes out and does wonderful things in the world.
knowing the gift goes out and does wonderful things in the world.
I accept this is true
I accept this is true
by letting it be,
by letting it be,
letting go,
and
allowing it to be.
allowing it to be.
And so it
And
is.
so it is.
So the easiest way to give is to go to our website, cslnorthmetro.org, and right on the front page, there are several ways that you can give, including, I think, PayPal and just using a regular credit card and Venmo. And if you happen to like to write checks, our address is right there on the website too. So we take checks. And if you use Venmo, you can use it right now because the QR code's right there. So
How easy is that?
That's pretty easy.
So, Zoom.
yeah, so join us on Zoom afterwards. I think there's a link in the comments. So you can just get the link right there and join us on Zoom. We'd love to see you afterwards.
There's
And
one on our website too.
it's on the website too. Why did you tell them? It is. It's right on the website too. On the calendar. The Zoom link is on the calendar on the website. So if you get cslnorthmetro.org and then just go to the calendar and the Zoom link is right there.
And know that we cherish your voice and the things that you have to share. And this is an opportunity to do that because John, since we're talking to people all around the world in all different kinds of conditions, then we want to provide an opportunity for you to express, for you to share some of the good things that are happening by the practice of your spirituality. We'd love to hear from you. So join us.
Yes.
Yeah, even if it's the first time, take that step. Don't be afraid, join us. So once again, Rahim,
Yay.
Hi. We're just floating here, upside down. We stay so busy, we can't feel the ground, and we miss all this. We're just floating here, connecting or not. Our purpose is not so clear. We somehow forgot. We're here to experience bliss. Bliss, 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 bliss. A leaf falling from a tree. A child laughing so hard. Your partner opening up, exposing their heart, as we remember who we are. It's only love that we see. 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 It's only love we will be. It's only love that we see. 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 When we remember who we are. Thank you.
I love it.
That's awesome.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much.
Hmm.
That's what happened.
And we're so glad you figured it out so you could hear us too.
Oh, I know, it's all so much better.
Really?
It was like you're in an isolation.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm floating in space in my spaceship.
Yeah.
yeah. Good job for coming back to Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, I was just in Colorado for about 10 days up in
Oh.
Empire,
Uh-huh.
by
Oh, yeah.
Georgetown. And I was in this mountain like chalet. I was house sitting for a friend, dog sitting and house sitting, and I was so zenned out and blissed out up there. I sitting on the deck and feeling that sun, and oh, it was so good, so good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the colors have been really good this year too.
Oh my God, yes. And the Northern Lights, I went up to
Northern
Oh,
Lights
yeah.
came.
Guanella Pass.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's
Life is good.
all gifts, yes.
Yeah. I was up in Utah recently riding my bike, mountain biking, and we saw the Northern Lights in Utah as well.
Oh,
Wow.
And some great pictures.
Yeah, we got some good pictures
Yeah,
from
just
our
amazing.
group. Yeah.
it's awesome.
Well, everything blended so well together, the message, and it was all just very, very,
Yeah. Good. The reading, the message, the music.
Yep.
It's good.
Good.
Yes, what a great service. I really loved the last song because I'm working on being a human being instead of a human doing.
Yes.
And so, I when the message comes around that, what's my purpose? To love, to be loved, to be, not for people to love me, but to be love.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
But it was all about doing for me, am I doing it right? Whatever.
Yeah.
But when you said in the song that we're here to experience bliss, all of that to do stuff just left me.
Yeah.
And so that song, it really resonated, really spoke to me. And I am here for more than work. I'm here for joy and bliss. And anyway, so thank you all very, very much.
Oh, yes.
And join us on Zoom.
Ernestine, I think you are love
Oh,
all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. No matter what you're doing, you are love.
You are love.
because I'm doing it with love, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
And that
I think-
message.
I think if
Yeah.
if we are love, then everything we do is love, is through the
Love,
filter of
yeah.
love and through radiating from that source of energy, So we can't help but to change our environment, So, yeah, in our inner environment and then our outer environment. Woo!
And the dog agrees. Oh my God.
Exactly.
We have somebody at the door. Yeah.
Trick or treat.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
it's because I have to take dominion over my false beliefs that I have to be doing something. I can't just be love. So anyway, I've already said enough.
All
See
right,
you all
well,
soon.
well, let's continue this on Zoom. So the link's in the comments, and we just love to continue this. You want to pray us out?
Yeah. So joining back together, which we were never really apart, I recognize the truth of each life that is here celebrating with us, the purpose of our spiritual beingness, that we are here to be God, to show God, to live God, and to rise to that godly place that is ours to be. So very grateful for each person that helped make this service unfold so beautifully. So very grateful for all those who've tuned in and are watching or will watch. So very grateful for life itself. I can now just release, let go, let God, and allow it to be. So it is.
So it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Oh, it is.
So do join us on Zoom.
Okay. See everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And thanks everybody.
Have a great week. Thank you.
Patient.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Oh.